The story of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him. Introduction. The story of Prophet Sulaiman, known as Solomon in the Christian tradition, is remarkable, filled with tales of wisdom, power, and miraculous occurrences. Sulaiman, peace be upon him, is recognized as a prophet in Islam and revered for his exceptional leadership and wisdom. His story is chronicled in the Quran and Hadith, Islamic religious texts. Birth and early life. Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was born to Prophet David, and his wife. From a very young age, he was known to be exceptionally wise and understanding, traits which were later significantly influential in his prophethood. As a young boy, Sulaiman, peace be upon him, showed a deep interest in nature, which proved to be a critical aspect of his life and rule. Ascension to kingship. After his father Dawood's death, Sulaiman, peace be upon him, succeeded him as the king. His rule marked a period of prosperity, peace, and development. He was not only a wise ruler but also a prophet of Allah, communicating Allah's messages to the people and guiding them in their spiritual and worldly affairs. His rule was marked by justice, compassion, and devotion to Allah. Gift of understanding animals and jinn. One of the most well-known aspects of Sulaiman's story is his ability to communicate with animals and the jinn. This was a special gift given to him by Allah. This enabled him to understand and converse with all creatures, and he used this ability to maintain peace and harmony in his kingdom. Not only this, but the jinn also worked under his command, helping with various tasks. The Queen of Sheba. Sulaiman's wisdom is best displayed in the story involving the Queen of Sheba, known as Bilqis. Upon hearing about the prosperity and wisdom of Sulaiman, Bilqis sent him a gift. Sulaiman, however, declined the gift, inviting her instead to embrace Islam. Intrigued, the queen decided to visit Sulaiman. When she arrived, Sulaiman showed her a magnificent palace made of glass. Mistaking it for water, she lifted her skirt, revealing her legs. Sulaiman then revealed that it was an illusion, and the queen, impressed by his wisdom and power, embraced Islam. The ant and the hoopoe bird. The Quran narrates the incident of Sulaiman and his army passing through the Valley of Ants. Upon hearing one ant warning others to hide lest they be crushed, Sulaiman smiled, appreciating the ant's concern for its community. This incident exemplifies Sulaiman's kindness and understanding of all creatures. Another animal, the hoopoe bird, was absent once from Sulaiman's assembly of birds. When the bird returned, it brought news of a powerful queen, Queen of Sheba, and her people who worshipped the sun instead of Allah. This information led to the aforementioned encounter with Queen Bilqis. Death of Prophet Sulaiman. The death of Sulaiman, peace be upon him, is a unique tale. It is said that he passed away while he was leaning on his staff overseeing the jinn at work. However, nobody noticed his death until a termite chewed through his staff, causing his body to fall. With his death, the jinn realized that if they had known the unseen, they would not have continued in humiliating torment. Conclusion. Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was a man of exceptional wisdom, bestowed with unique gifts from Allah. His life, filled with various miraculous happenings and deep wisdom, serves as an inspiration for Muslims worldwide. His reign marked a golden age where prosperity, peace, and justice were abundant, and the people lived in harmony with nature and one another. His ability to communicate with animals and the jinn showcases the significance of understanding and coexisting peacefully with all of Allah's creations. His story also embodies the virtues of humility, patience, gratitude, and, most importantly, Allah's constant remembrance and worship. The tale of his interaction with the Queen of Sheba demonstrates his commitment to spreading the message of Islam and the wisdom and tact he employed in doing so. Even in his death, there is a profound lesson about the limitations of worldly knowledge and the boundless wisdom of Allah. The jinn's realization upon his death reminded us of our human limitations and the ultimate knowledge that resides with Allah alone. Prophet Sulaiman's, peace be upon him, life, rule, devotion to Allah, and wise and just leadership continue to inspire Muslims. His story is a testament to the teachings of Islam and the unique experiences and abilities that prophets can have. It teaches Muslims to lead with wisdom, to respect all creatures, and to always remember Allah in everything they do. The remarkable miracles of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him. In English, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, or Solomon, was known for being given many unique gifts and abilities by Allah, making him a distinguished prophet in Islam. Here are some of his remarkable miracles. 1. Control over jinn and animals. Allah granted Prophet Sulaiman control over the jinn, and they served him. He also had the ability to understand and communicate with animals, birds, and insects. This is mentioned in the Quran in Surah An-Naml, 27:16-17. 2. Control over the wind. Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was given control over the wind. He could command it to blow gently or strongly, and he used it as a means of transportation, covering great distances swiftly. This miracle is mentioned in the Quran in Surah Sad, 38:36. 3. Judgment of the two women. A notable story involving Sulaiman's, peace be upon him, wisdom is his judgment concerning two women who came to him with a baby, each claiming to be the mother. Sulaiman, peace be upon him, proposed to divide the baby in two, which revealed the true mother, as she preferred to give up her claim to save the baby's life. 4. The Valley of the Ants. The Quran recounts the story of Sulaiman, peace be upon him, and the Valley of the Ants in Surah An-Naml, 27:18-19. Sulaiman, peace be upon him, smiled at the speech of an ant warning other ants to enter their dwellings lest Sulaiman and his army crush them, demonstrating his ability to understand animals. 5. Bringing the throne of the Queen of Sheba. One of the most famous miracles was when Sulaiman, peace be upon him, brought the throne of the Queen of Sheba to his court in the blink of an eye before she arrived, as mentioned in Surah An-Naml, 27:38-40. This showcased his dominion over the jinn who accomplished this task. 6. Building the temple. With the help of the jinn and his ability to mold iron and copper, Surah Saba 34:10-11, Sulaiman, peace be upon him, constructed the Temple of Solomon, which became one of the wonders of the ancient world. 7. The Hoopoe Bird. The Quran narrates the incident of the Hoopoe bird bringing news to Sulaiman, peace be upon him, about the Queen of Sheba and her people worshipping the sun, which eventually leads to the queen accepting monotheism, Surah An-Naml 27:20-44. These miracles of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, were not just demonstrations of divine power but also means of promoting goodness, justice, and the oneness of God. They served as signs for the people of his time and humanity about the truth of divine revelation and prophethood.